Howdy folks, Nasty 618th here, and today we'll take a look at two Galaxy Notes side by side. On the left I have the international unlocked version, and on the right I have the AT&T LTE version. Both of these phones are rooted. The international version. Let's go ahead and turn these phones on. I preset these phones to be virtually identical as far as the settings, brightness levels, volume levels, amount of applications, and the general setup. So you can see the home screens are virtually identical. The second screen shows you the number of applications is pretty much the same. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the benchmarks first. We'll run the quadrant. I'll let it finish and I'll show you the results. As you can see, the international version is a little bit faster. It's already on the second phase, while the AT&T version is definitely struggling with performance. I'm expecting to see almost double the score on the international version, but it is a rooted version. It is a custom ROM'd version, custom kernel, Abyss. So you really, I don't think it's a valid test, but let's go ahead and take a look. So as you can see, the international version got 3966. Let me zoom in. And the AT&T version just finished, and the AT&T version got 2589. So clearly some differences there in performance. So now let's go ahead and run the second test. It's actually running pretty much at the same speed, and you can see the frame per seconds are pretty much the same on both phones. There is a bit of a difference, it seems, in the coloring scheme. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but the international version has somewhat of a different color to it. Interesting, the AT&T version actually finished the test faster, and it actually got some better numbers as compared to the international version. So let me zoom in so you can see. So now let's take a look at the video performance. I'm going to use the MX video player, and we're going to play the same exact video. This one came stock. Let me pause that real quick. This one came stock on the international version. It did not come on the AT&T version. This is the demo video, the full 1080p video by Samsung. I'm gonna start playing it at the same time so we can see the performance. Both of them are running the hardware decoder. Let's see how they perform. Some people have been complaining that the video is choppy on the AT&T version. I honestly cannot note any choppiness or slowdown in the hardware mode. Let's quickly switch to the software mode. And once again, it seems to me that the videos are playing pretty much identical. Let's switch to the software fast mode. Now in this one I can definitely see some additional artifacts introduced. It is the fast decoding mode, so a lot of quality is lost. But as you can see, both phones are performing quite the same. Let's go back to the hardware mode. As you can see, the specs are the same. It's a 1920 by 1080 full 1080p video, and both can play on the same phone at the same settings. In fact, you can actually zoom in and out what you can do on the international phone. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's the older version. Now, there were also a few questions regarding the sound quality of the speaker. Now, I have installed the Equalizer on both phones. I have set them up at the same settings as recommended, about 90% for everything. 60 Hz was left the same. Now you can see the phone's obviously pointing down and the speaker is covered, but these are identical conditions, and it seems to me that the AT&T version is a little bit louder than the international version. The clicks are a little bit louder. The both are at the same volume level. As you can see, the media volume is the same. So yes, I think the AT&T does have a slightly better speaker. Now let's take a quick look at the network speeds. Again, the international version is connected to the Wi-Fi here at my house, and the AT&T version on the right here is the LTE network. Now let's compare the speeds. The router is right next to me, so the signal is pretty strong. Let's take a look. Interesting, you see the speeds are pretty much the same on Wi-Fi as compared to the LTE network, but I have seen speeds as fast as 24 megabits on the LTE network, twice as fast as my Wi-Fi. So probably due to the number of users on the network right now. It's about 10:30 a.m., so quite a few people are using the network. But it is a very nice number. So you see the 1178 up compared to the 2 megabits up on the Wi-Fi, and even with the slow network, LTE is still delivering 13 megabits compared to the 11 on the Wi-Fi. Well, there you go, folks. I hope you enjoyed these videos. Please leave a rating, like or dislike, comments, questions. I appreciate your time. Thank you.